Welcome back here, everyone. We are staying on top of the aftermath of yesterday's historic storm. The downpour flooded roads and freeways, trapped people in traffic for hours, and forced first responders to make hundreds of water rescues. Several roads and freeways were closed yesterday. Right now, California Highway Patrol's Jake Sanchez is joining me in studio to share some new information about the impact of yesterday's storm here. Jake, we should probably start with the closures. We had several of them overnight into this morning. Any closures you're aware of or anything you want to pass along immediately to our viewers listening?
No, yesterday we had anywhere from 12 to 15 closures at different points. This morning when I came in, I'm happy to say everything's been opened up. Caltrans did an amazing job getting everything opened up. The two big ones were the 78.
Yeah.
That opened up about 8 p.m. last night. The 15 in Ocean View was another big one, and Caltrans was able to get everything opened up, so that's great.
Look, it's one thing to open things up, but there's still debris. There's stuff all over the place. There's probably some repairs that need to happen. I mean, we'll talk about the conditions.
Absolutely. So we still want motorists to be, obviously observant to what's out there. Still debris out there, still little things that obviously still need to be picked up. But be careful as you're driving, be observant to what's on the road. There might be some potholes out there that obviously from the flood waters, things get dug up. So
yeah, we just in Miramar saw that huge sinkhole that opened up. So be mindful of that, right? And there's going to be construction crews out there that are trying to get us back up and running.
Absolutely. There's still going to be emergency personnel out there, Caltrans workers out there. So when you see people out there, please slow down, move over, give them some space while they're working.
Hey, hats off to your crews. I know you guys were all over yesterday. How many spin-outs, crashes, have you got a chance to add it all up?
So yesterday we had close to 300 collisions reported and from our officers out there that we were dealing with. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. When I came into studio on a normal day, we'd have approximately we'd normally have only about 5 to 10 incidents working. Wow. We had yesterday about 115 when I came in yesterday, so we were all over the place. Our officers did an amazing job. They're literally going from call to call to call all day, soaking wet, drenched, and just handling business.
Any deaths or injuries that you've heard of?
No, thankfully. Unfortunately, just watching some of that video, you feel bad for those families and hope that they can get their lives back on track. It's horrible that they lost their some of their valuables in their home, but thankfully most people were able to get through this.
Look, this was a historic rainfall that we had, but it's a good reminder that it can happen and rain can fall here quickly. What's the word? What's the advice for the next time this happens to San Diegans?
Just to be mindful, be careful when you're driving out there. That's the one thing I talk about it all the time, slowing down, preparing. Yesterday when I knew it was coming, I knew rain was coming, so I left home early, gave myself extra time. That's what you got to do in these situations, give yourself that extra time if you have to drive. If you don't have to drive, don't expose yourself, don't put yourself out in those situations. If you can, stay home. Try to do those extra things that you don't need to get done that day to the next day when it's a little nicer.
You guys have told us before, never drive through that high water. Just better to turn around.
There's always another way.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Use the other routes, the safer routes. Don't push it. Don't get yourself stuck in those waters.
Jake, thanks for coming in. Thanks for everything you and your officers are doing. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, let's send it back over to Heather now.